Hey everybody, it's Mississippi Diana again, and I just got back from my trip to Natchez. My husband and I took our friend Mary, who's visiting here from Southern Illinois, to the spring pilgrimage in Natchez. We had a great trip. So for those of you who live close enough, you might want to check it out. It's still going on through the 12th. However, they have a lot of homes and historical places that are open year-round. You can take the carriage ride through historical Natchez at any time. And it's one of the things we did, and we had a blast. I will be putting up several videos that we did within the next week. I still have company, so I don't really have time to do that right now. So I want to do Dizzy Lizzy's second set of questions. So, okay, here we go. Describe yourself in 5 words or less. That's kind of hard to do. I think I'm unique, enchanting, funny, definitely crazy. It's hard to describe me. I think I'll leave that to everybody else to describe me in 5 words or less. What is my worst fear? I don't know, I have a lot of fears. Don't we all have a lot of fears? Growing old used to be a fear until I actually got here. And that doesn't bother me so much. So I can scratch that fear off. I used to have the fear of starving, even though I've never had to starve. I had the fear of not having enough to eat. But that's never happened to me, but I used to have that fear. The fear of being in a war, a natural disaster, those are fears, you know. But I'm not so much afraid anymore. As you get older, you stop worrying so much about everyday fears. And you know, you just live your life one day at a time and take what comes. So I really don't have a lot of fear of things anymore. My favorite snack or candy? Well, when I read these questions to my husband, he said, definitely ice cream is your favorite snack. Before I had gastric bypass surgery, I loved ice cream with hot fudge on it. And for a treat, I'd add nuts to it. But now, the best I can do is my sugar-free fudgesicles. I can't eat sugar, and I have to be cautious about eating fats, so I can't eat a whole lot of what I used to love. But I did love chocolate and gooey things, pies and cakes and all that kind of stuff is bad for you. But ice cream was my favorite. My most prized possession. I don't know, I have a lot of things that I prize in my life. If we're talking about things in my home, it will probably be photographs of my family, my mother and my father. Those are prized possessions. I'm lucky enough to have possession of some very old historical photographs of my family, so those are prized possessions of mine. Getting my health back after gastric bypass surgery, that's something I prize. I prize the love of my husband. And my love for God. Those are things that I prize. What is the one thing in life I would like to do before I die? And again, my husband said, You want to see the pyramids. I talk about it all the time. I have always been a history buff, and if you've seen some of my other videos, you'll know that I used to love the idea of doing archaeology, and I love to travel and see exotic places, and I would. I talk about it all the time. We plan it all the time, and one day I hope to actually be there. I want to wait now until I lose enough weight to actually be able to ride a camel to the pyramids. That's something I really want to do. Why? I don't know. It's one of the cradles of civilization. So much history there. Something draws me there. Maybe a past life. Who knows? But that is something I like to do. Okay, that's all the questions, and my videos of my trip to Natchez will be forthcoming sometime, and so just keep looking. Love you all.